You're my sweet lady girl. Come here. Baby angel. Come here.
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Well,
there.
hello there.
Hey, Kathy. How are you?
Hey, Kathy.
Happy Sunday. It is a very warm in our closet.
It's warm all over. I think what's funny is that the temperature actually dropped today.
I know. Well, apparently this is a heat hangover because loud it's warm.
Maybe it's the wine we're drinking.
Cat Mom Confessions. Well, hello.
What's up, love? Oh my goodness.
Happy Sunday. You guys, we have real questions for you. And
we have real
we're
stuff
excited
and
about
things
doing
to
this.
talk about today.
We're really excited about doing this podcast. Sean, what's up? Lindsay, I'm listening while cleaning. Lindsay, you're a rock star. You are such a, I'm so excited.
Lindsay is a rock star.
You are blowing through so much this weekend. I'm so excited for you.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited
Birthday
for you.
girl is here. Debbie Parkinson.
Hey, Debbie, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, love. We are going to sing
here,
again.
Robin's here.
Because
we won't
scared
sing
too many
again, yeah,
kids.
because
Yeah.
we don't want to lose viewers here on
Hey,
YouTube.
Laura.
But
hey, Lee.
we love you guys
But we're
so
sweaty.
much.
We're
We
real
are.
sweaty.
We're kind of hot and sweaty.
Yeah,
Hot and sweaty, hot and sweaty.
Sweaty.
But guys,
we have a podcast.
I think so.
Hi. Hey. Hi. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I feel like you just got a little stressed.
Oh, well, I mean, usually when like somebody just like smacks me over and over again, it kind of stresses me out. Like I don't really like to be touched that much.
Not even like this?
Definitely not like that at all.
No.
And definitely not, no.
Wow.
No, not my thing. Not my thing, especially when I'm hot. Just like, don't touch me.
Hey, Denise. Hey, Erica. Hey, Terry. Dana's back in the house. Dana got a new baby.
Oh my God, I'm so excited about that babies. Baby.
Oh, Tina has a question. So, have you ever gone viral?
I'm gonna cut you.
I love you, Tina.
But Tina, you.
We had to look it up, but in fact, indeed, we did go viral.
Yes. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today.
Yes.
Not really about that. I'm gonna
Beverly,
talk about it
yay.
just cause. I'm gonna talk about it. But that's not really the subject of today.
But I think it contributed to the subject of today.
It absolutely contributes to the subject of today.
I think so.
So let's just do a podcast.
Let's dive right in, shall we?
Let's
dive right in. No, I think you should do it.
No, I think you should do it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it, 71?
Yeah.
Welcome to episode number 0071 of Back in the Closet with the two crazy cat ladies. It's a beautiful day. How are you doing?
I think you did a good job
Not
with
bad.
that intro. Yeah.
I got a little nervous after I said the normal part. Then I was like, well, where do you go from here?
I know. I'm always like, guys.
Hey,
I have no idea.
guys.
Hello. Hey guys. Today we have an awesome podcast. Like I never know what to say after that. So
I want to know how you know it's an awesome podcast before we actually do the podcast.
Well, it doesn't matter because the point is to make people listen to the podcast. So if we started off by saying this is going to be an awesome podcast, then people will continue listening a little bit longer, and that means increase.
So this right now
listeners
is the moment that we need to deliver.
You have to catch them in the first 2 to 5 seconds.
Do you think we lost them already?
Probably with your
All
intro. Welcome everybody. I'm joking.
I'm excited about today's topic, though, because I feel like this is new territory for us, and I'm very curious. As most of our podcast listeners already know, we do our podcast live on YouTube, so you get some interactive energy from everyone that joins us live on YouTube whilst recording the podcast. So this is going to be a very I think it's going to be more interactive than a lot of them because Jay usually gets mad at me for reading the comments, and I'm getting old, so I can't really read them unless I just go straight up to the screen and try to read them.
But if they are related to the topic, I say we listen to we read some of our comments from our viewers today.
I like your attitude.
It's related to the topic.
And what is our topic today?
Today's topic is about social media influencers or social media influencing. I was telling Adrian today when she was in the shower, you were in the shower.
When we have some of our best conversations.
Sometimes, I'm getting
She
ready.
knows I'm confined to one area for
and I'm like,
5 to 7 minutes.
And you're not on your phone.
So she can talk to me and I have to listen.
Yeah. And I was talking about how the whole to be completely honest, the first time I ever heard of the term influencer was from Rodney Habib. Rodney Habib is
he's our man crush in Canada.
He is the
baby girl. Come here, Freddie.
He
Right.
is he's the leading pet health Facebook page in the world.
Planet Paws, y'all. Go follow it
Planet
right now if
Paws
you don't already
is
follow it.
his nonprofit organization. All goes to help research and development when it comes to, or by development, but research and science behind the nutrition of our pets.
Yes. He digs deep.
He's brilliant. He's got well over 3 million followers on Facebook.
That's not a small number.
It's not. And we met with him. Was it circa 2019 or was this 2018? I think it was
I feel like
2000
2020 is a year that has completely disappeared. So I never know if it's been like 2 years or 3 years. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't do time anymore.
I think it was 2019. No, I think it was 2018. Anyway, we
Math isn't
we met
important.
with him at Super Zoo, which is the biggest pet convention in the world, and that it takes place, thank God, here in Las Vegas. So there's no traveling or pet sitting needed for us. But we hooked up with him. We went up to his.
We didn't technically hook up, as in the '90s term hook up. We didn't.
No.
We got to meet up with him.
We met up with him, and a few other people in the pet health industry, and met up at his suite at Mandalay Bay. And that is the moment when he was like, I want to record some stuff. And he recorded all of us at like just talking about like being creators, right? And he said, and I'd heard the term creators,
Right.
basically from him, but he called us influencers.
And that is a very uncomfortable word.
Well,
We
and
thought he
now it
made up,
is.
right.
At that time, I thought he just made that word up, and that was so sweet because that sounds like influencer is not a noun.
mean-
Like influence is not a noun. It's not. And this is what I was saying to you in the shower today. I was like, when I heard him say that, I thought that is the cutest word to make up. My love,
Friday is all about the
She
love
is
right now.
so
Sweet
about the
angel,
love.
come here. Come here. Come here to me.
Don't pick her up if she doesn't want to be picked up.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yes, we'll see. Mwah. I just put chapstick on. That was not a good. It's never a
Not
good idea to.
Our babies are blowing their coats right now. Back
Yeah.
on topic. Back
Okay.
on topic.
So he called us influencers, and I was like, "That's cute," and that's kind of like a cool term. Like, and I thought I did not think it was an actual term until like a couple years later, even, and then all of a sudden, everybody's coming out and talking about social media influencers, and they're a big influencer, and the blah blah blah, and they're influencers, and I was like, oh wow. Okay, so that is a term, and he was just being nice to us.
But now
because
there's
we're
such a
definitely
thing-
not influencers. I mean, maybe on a small scale, we're like,
It's
okay.
still a weird. Like,
Yeah,
I look
like
at
maybe-
what we do as like a community effort.
I mean, what
right?
we do, right? But what we do is we try to help. Our motto is learn, share, and grow, right? So things that we learn, we want to share with the cat community so that we can all grow together and they can
like
help
a petunia.
their kitties in the same way that, we're helping ours by learning these different lessons.
Yeah, when you know better, you do
on
better.
the road. Right.
Yada yada. Here's the thing. Lindsay
Okay.
said, I would also like to say that I also saw the influencer thing in you from day one, Lindsay.
My love.
Lindsay, as many of you know, is our brain. And so that means a lot coming from you. The word itself, though, makes me very uncomfortable. And I don't like saying it. I don't like using it. I don't like necessarily.
So we took a course. Let me tell you this. We took a course. What I gathered from that, and then realizing that, yeah, we are influencers in the way of like learn, share, and grow. So we learn stuff, we share it with other people, and that influences them to make different decisions or better decisions or whatever decision about their
or just think about something in a
something-
different way.
right.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I get it. Okay. So in our little small way, in our little niche market, sure, we're influencers. Then we took a course, and this was in 2020. We took a course with a couple of
Real influencers.
real influencers. We paid for the course. We wanted to learn how to, grow online, different things that you
And we
should-
love these girls.
Love
These
them.
girls light up our life. We would watch them if we could. Their morning
All the time.
lives, all the time. They're two moms.
Right.
Their names are Kat and Nat. Go follow them. They
Yeah.
wrote a book called Mom Truth. We have no human children,
Yeah.
but
And
they
we
are
haven't read the
so
book. We
real
don't know.
and just out there.
But they're awesome.
We enjoyed them. Great
Yeah.
senses of humor.
Yeah.
Fabulous personalities.
Right.
So we took their course.
So we took their course because we were like, we could probably learn something from them. And they asked in like the very first meeting, they were like, and it was a Zoom meeting, obviously in 2020. It was a Zoom meeting, and there was like 20 of us on the meeting, and they were like, "So, are any of you guys actual influencers?" And I was like,
Oh, awkward moment.
"Yeah." Like, then they said, "What influencer means is that you make money selling people's products online." And I was like,
Ellen, put
what?
your hand down.
I thought
Put your
influencer
hand
meant
down.
you influence people. I did not know that it means that you influence people to buy people's products. I did not get that you get paid for that. I
There's
thought
such
it meant that you influence people. I did not know that it meant that you get paid to influence people. So the term, I think, from where Rodney first said it,
Right.
was originally influencers were people who influenced people online. And then it turned into social media influencers are people that get paid to influence people online. And
to buy certain stuff.
and
or to
all of
do
our
certain
shit that we
things.
give out for free, right? It's like,
So we
it's
realized when we
learned-
took that course that we were not influencers.
and when they said that, I was like, just kidding. No,
Right.
we don't make any money. No, we don't make money to influence. Like, no, that's okay. All right. So we learned something.
Oh wait, Tina said you are influencers. I mean, you influenced me to drink a bottle of vodka the other night. LOL. Well, okay, maybe, but you got to blame someone. Maybe not you, but you got to blame someone. We are bad influence. We're bad
Sometimes we are
influences
bad
in that way.
influencers, right?
Bad influences. Remember before it was a noun? It's like you were being a bad influence.
Right. But
You
now
weren't
we're
being a
bad
bad
influencers.
So awkward. So weird. But here's the thing, you guys. So
Recently,
we've been approached to do this thing called
have social media influencing.
influencer marketing.
Correct. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Influencer
I think.
marketing,
Social media influencer marketing. Yeah.
which
Something
is
like
very
that.
strange.
It is, and we're actually excited about it. I am particularly.
I'm excited about finding stuff that are things that we genuinely appreciate, use, or can recommend. That you guys have known us long enough to know that when we find something that we like, or there's something that we recommend, we just say it anyways. Can you imagine now if we were able to start making a small income from doing that?
Right. Like that.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Looking at it from a business perspective, that's actually pretty cool. And since we had a viral video,
Which really opened this Pandora's box.
This is what opened these like floodgates of lots of companies contacting us. Now, I do want to say,
Becky said, so true. Me too. You both are hilarious together, and that brings people in, and then they learn from you. They learn how to drink vodka.
They learn how to
That's
drink
one
wine.
thing.
Yeah.
I love you.
In excess. But no, so what was I saying?
So this whole thing this is a very
because
new
of
thing.
the viral video, blah blah blah. No, I had something to say, but I forgot it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, just keep talking. Keep talking. It's
just
going
keep
so
talking.
well for you.
Yeah.
No, so this is a very new thing, and it's exciting to think about from a business perspective, being able to, in a way, diversify our income.
Well, and
that does not. Well, what were you about to say?
Oh, that is what I was going to say. That does not change our values, right? So when we got our first viral video on TikTok, and then a few others since then, we started having more and more companies reaching out to us, and they're like, "What is your cost to post a video about our cat toy or about our whatever online?" And we were like, "Guys, we have to get together a cost. I don't know what are average costs. Like, we've always just done it for free. We've always, if somebody sends us a product, we're like, we love that. We're going to post about it for free. We've never had it like a cost associated with it, or even an ask for it. We're not like, send us your product, we want to review it. Like, we've never done that.
Mm-hmm.
So we signed up on TikTok. There is this creator studio thing. For those of you guys that are TikTokers or creators,
this will make sense if you're not.
If you're not, whatever. There's a whole dashboard on TikTok where you can set up and say, yes, I will. promote other people's products for a certain price, and these are whatever, and then you can reach out to us and prices are negotiable and blah, blah, blah. And the first company that reached out to us was Blue Buffalo. And for those of you guys that know us, Blue Buffalo is not a food that we would feed.
It's a huge brand.
It is a multi-billion-dollar brand.
Wow, I think they're in the millions. They're part of the
their marketing budget is at 50 or was at 50 million 10 years ago. So I'm guessing they're probably in the billions.
Right. We could have made some change. Be like, if you love them like family, feed them this crap.
Right. Okay. So not to like bash anything
No,
really
I'm sorry.
like, but it is absolutely not a food that we would feed.
No.
But it does not align with our brand of actually feeding your cat species appropriate diets, healthy foods, great sourced ingredients. It does not align with our brand. So we were so excited when they reached out to us because that's big bucks. And we didn't even have a company meeting. It was like,
we laughed.
That's funny.
Like it was exciting.
There's a button where you can decline, and it was like a decline immediately. And then it was like a, holy hell, Blue Buffalo reached out to us. Like,
yeah, that's a
what? That's
brand.
awesome. And since, I mean, and that should tell you guys as listeners, as viewers, as followers, whatever, if you are, that we refuse to, what's the word? I was going to say lower our integrity. I don't think that's the right word. What is
compromise our integrity?
Compromise our integrity.
No.
We will not start recommending things to you guys that will not be beneficial to you guys. That will not be beneficial to your cat specifically, but also
beneficial to our cats. Like, here's the thing: is that I feel like we don't recommend anything that we haven't tried ourselves or something like that. And while it's a fascinating thing, I also feel a little torn by it, which is why I'm curious.
You want to do Blue
feedback.
Buffalo?
Oh, no, not at all. But I do feel like, I know for me, I feel like if I know that someone is getting paid in one way or another, whether it's through a percentage or whether it's through a set amount to say something about anything, that I feel about it. I feel
like,
they're
weird
getting
paid to tell me that, so they wouldn't. Well, I would too. I mean? Yeah, I would too if I didn't trust the brand. But this is what we've done for the past 5.5 years: is we have done everything for free. We have built up it where everybody knows, which is why it's so important that we never compromise our integrity, because we have spent 5.5 years making sure that everybody knows that we will never compromise our integrity. We will never recommend something. Now, mind you, some of the things that we recommend may change down the road. So the foods that we feed right now that we're going to tell you that we feed, that we love, or the toys that we're using right now, we might find out that they are doing really horrible things, or they may compromise their ingredients in the food, or they may,
I think we have to.
And in those cases, we are evolving, as all of us are evolving. So we learn, share, and grow. And as we learn new things, those shares may be a little different. We may say, there was a beautiful pet food company that is literally probably, I have always said, the best of the best as far as ingredients, as far as sourcing, as far as integrity of the company, best of the best. Come Friday, literally 2 days ago, they're gone. We can no longer recommend them. So, but literally the best of the best in the fresh feeding community too.
I think probably most people here know what we're talking
change. About. Yeah. So things change along the way, and we have to, go with that, which is why you have to continue following us if you want to know. But,
okay. So hold on, let's catch up on some of these comments here, because Charlie said, I'd rather get that promotion from someone I trust than some sleazy scuzzball that is only in it for the money. Good point.
And we're always going for discount codes too, right? It's like, okay, we want, if this product is awesome, we're going to recommend it. And maybe you pay us, maybe you don't, whatever. Maybe you're going to pay us for it, but we're going to recommend it because it's an awesome product, and we want a discount code for our people.
And Denise said, my cat found their own species appropriate meal today. Mole.
Oh,
Little side note there.
that's
Terry said about Blue Buffalo also shows that Blue Buffalo doesn't research who it's asking to promote it. That was
exactly.
one of the first things that we thought. It's like
Everybody was like, they don't even
looked
know
at our
you.
follower count, or they looked at our reach, or they looked at some sort of analytic that made them think, oh, this would be a good
Well, and
partnership.
what they probably saw was that we were anti Hills. They saw we haven't made a specific video about Blue Buffalo on TikTok, but people have reached out to us and asked about Hills, and we were like, nope. And people have reached out to us and asked about Purina, and we'd be like, no. And they're like, oh, that's probably, did a very little research.
Laura said my vet recommended Blue Buffalo.
Of course.
Well, it's not enough course. There's a lot of veterinarians that are looking at more nutritional information that's out there. But Blue is a brand that likes to say that it is more natural, but this is why it's so important to look at sourcing. This is why it's so important to look at what the actual ingredients are. And the thing about so many foods that are out there that you can pay $14 for a 40-pound bag of cat food, or $78 for a 15-pound bag of cat food, and you're going to find out that the actual breakdown of those ingredients are almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's outrageous to me, the quality. And I'm speaking mainly of kibble foods, but Dana said payment takes some of the legitimacy out of the recommendation.
Doesn't it?
That's
it feels
my
like
thing.
that. Yeah, it feels like that. Like but we have to know, per FTC guidelines, we can never post something that we are not getting something in return. Like, for instance, we didn't get any money off of the company that Doc and Phoebe's Sleep and Go cat carrier. We didn't get any money out of that. What she did was she sent us, which, if you guys haven't seen that video, we just posted it yesterday, Saturday morning, on TikTok. She just sent it to us. She was like, hey, I want you to check this out. We've known her for a long time.
She
so
is
it was
a
really
feline vet that really now. I do
we
want to know.
disagree on a lot of
things.
Nutrition, 100% opposite. 100% opposite.
Nearly. I mean,
almost 100% opposite.
Right.
As far as
we're still trying to build a bridge, but as far as
when it comes to
enhancement,
she's brilliant. When you listen to her speak, you just melt. She's so good. She's such a nice human. She's such a good human. She really truly cares about cats, and she's allergic to them. She has invented so many things that literally help our cats, whether it's toys, whether it's food puzzles, or whether it's this awesome cat carrier that she sent to us. And what we got was a cat carrier. We didn't get money. We don't get a percentage of sales or anything like that. She just sent us the cat carrier. We reviewed it. We put it on TikTok, and they were sold out within 24 hours on Target.com. And that's where they sell it.
There's a couple other sites I've noticed, but that cat carrier, it's so important, because you think about how many stories you hear of people that are like, I can't take my cat to the vet. I can't get him in a cat carrier. This cat carrier has not been vacant since it arrived. I think Zorro's probably still in it right now.
Oh yeah.
They're taking turns. Zorro was first,
I
then
saw
Zorro
Pooh Bear
and Friday.
today. He was staring at it for so long. He wants to get in. Pooh Bear has it. It's smaller.
Pooh Bear hasn't been in it yet.
But he likes the small. He's going to get in it. I know he will.
Laura said, see, I need that carrier. It's something that resonates as common sense for cat parents, and it makes our lives as cat parents
easier.
And
so we're going to share
and it
that.
makes our cats' lives
and that
better.
And that company may benefit so greatly that they sell out on Target.
Great.
And that's fantastic. That makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside.
There are that many
we're
more
not getting
cats
any
that have
we're not getting any money out of this. What we got was this awesome carrier, and it's an awesome product that we have to share with our cat community because it's that awesome.
Beverly said, I need 3 of those carriers.
Right?
Seriously, you may have to wait for them to restock.
Yeah,
that last
on
carrier
Target.
I bought was the one
I think you can still get it at petfoodexpress.com.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see it there.
Pet Food Express, yeah. I was talking to Liz today, yeah.
All right. But there are some things that are out there that are really exciting to be able to promote. I guess the question is, as we grow as a brand, as a company, being able to navigate, and maybe we lean on our community for this too. I mean, I feel like there are so many things that are out there. I don't think there's any confusion between me and you, or even our team with Trisha and Lindsay, about where our hearts are at in this,
Right.
I think that that's a beautiful thing to already have a firm hold on. My concern is the fact that for 6 years, everything that we have said has been free advice.
Mhm.
Without
Well, and we're not going to
strings
stop
attached.
that.
No,
No,
No.
we're always still like that is our love, that is our passion. We love to do this. But what we also need to do is get you out of your day job and into our business on a regular basis. And while, you know, our product line is amazing and our sales are growing and cats are being saved and helped all day long every day, like it's fantastic. We need you here. And personally, like before Two Crazy Cat Ladies, when it was like, Jay, if you could do anything business wise, what would you want to do? My goal was always like, or my thing was always ideally what I would be is, and I think there is like a term or a position for it, or like a term for it. But I have always wanted
this is the
to
longest
help.
sentence ever. I love it. I've always wanted to help.
I've always wanted to help other small businesses grow.
Oh,
Like,
that's something I do love.
I really love the idea of I can come in. I mean, at that time I was thinking I could come in, I could show you how, you know, like you should, you know, spend less and make more and do social media and really connect with your audience and all of these things that I've learned along my journey. I was like, I would love to do that. And now we get to do that because we're not going to be like, we're not like recommend, well, we might recommend some wine companies if they reach out.
Well,
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
would be a no-brainer.
But for the
But
most
when it
part,
comes to our babies,
yeah,
like,
when it comes to cat items, cat products, we're only going to recommend the products that are really good, the products that we can be behind, that we can back behind. Now, that means we're going to be turning down money in the meantime. We're not going to do Blue Buffalo. We're not going to, because our audience means so much to us and our integrity means so much to us. So we wouldn't do that. So it's going to take a little bit longer. But at the same time, it's like if we can really help these other businesses get off the ground or really sell their products and help the cats and cat parents in the meantime, like it's a win-win-win. It's a win for us. It's a win for the company, and it's a win for the cats. Like, how do you, like, you know, but I will say that I agree when it comes to social media influencing, when I see like ads or people like social media influencers online and I see them promoting a product, I always wonder, like,
have they even ever used it themselves?
Right. Like some of, I mean, I know of one in particular that, you know, went from promoting a raw food to promoting the cheapest quality, worst, you know, so the integrity is not behind what that person is feeding. The integrity is behind, you know, is behind cats in general. Cool. Still like that person, but, you know, like not going to trust the next social media, the next thing that he or she sells. And I don't want to be that. I want to continue to keep what we've built for the past 6 years, 5.5 years, almost 6 years.
I know, 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
In 3 months.
Holy crap.
Unbelievable.
But we got to keep that. But we also, I feel like it's also very important for us to take this next step. And it's so fun. Guys, I love content creation. It's so much fun to think of new ways to like create stuff for people, for, you know, to just create things. I love to create.
Well, it's exciting to think of ways to expose cool things.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It is. And I guess, you know, this is the beginning of this weird new thing for us.
Yeah.
And I guess the biggest thing is to not take a misstep in it. I think that there are obvious ones, like obviously we would not promote Blue Buffalo.
Right.
But we also need to make sure that everything that we promote is, or anything that we would promote, especially if there's any sort of contract behind it.
Oh yeah.
That it is something that we're comfortable
promoting.
Promote
Yeah.
it.
For instance, let me tell you this. So, and this is good for Trish and Lindsay too. I don't think I've told you guys this.
Trish and Lindsay
but
are the
there's-
other two crazy cat
there are
ladies.
other, there are,
For
they
anyone who
are
doesn't know.
our brains and our team. But there was a gal that reached out to us on Instagram, and she wanted us to, I think she wanted to pay us. I can't remember if she asked to pay or just to send free product. I don't know. But she was like, would really love to collab with you on my product, and sent over a link to her product. And her product was actually, it was an awesome toy, but it's a toy that we already have, just made by a different creator.
Right.
So my question to her was, this is awesome. Do you have the patent on this creation? And I got no response, because another thing that we need to look at when people come to us with, because we don't want to be that person that like sells out Target for your new cat toy that you stole from somebody else.
Right.
Get it? Like we don't want to do that either. No. So I knew, luckily we had that toy already, and we don't know if the toy that we have that somebody sent us is.
Well, it wasn't our concern at the time, but if we're going to promote something, that is our concern.
Correct. Yeah.
So it is making sure that we do our due diligence.
Right.
And here's my thing. I know that we're learning this whole thing together, and Lindsay and Trish are a huge help in this because they help us with so much of the research, and they already have, familiarity with a lot of things that maybe we don't. So
they have a lot of familiarity.
Maybe
everything that we don't.
Right. So that's very helpful. And I feel like everyone's heart is in the right place, and everyone is very clear about what the priorities are.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's that part of me that, and I don't spend a lot of time on social media, but there's that part of me that if I knew someone was getting paid for something,
you distrust it a little bit.
I would distrust it a little bit. And I guess, right. Part of that is just the way the world turns.
Right.
And maybe that's something that we can.
But here's the other thing is that we have and will continue to recommend other products.
Whatever the hell we want, whenever we want it.
When we love a product, we recommend it anyway. Even if, like Dr. Mercola, do you have any idea how many of their supplements we have sold? And we don't get anything. They don't even know who the hell we are.
They might.
Like, maybe, but probably not. But they don't know who we are, and we sell their products all the time. We don't want to wholesale it. We're not looking into any of that. We're not trying to make money in that way. It's just literally like, want to help your cat. This is the supplement that you need. This is the supplement that we use to help our cat in the same type of situation. And we don't have that supplement, so this is where you get it. So we're going to continue to do that. So if our followers are like, oh, anything that they recommend to me, no, you can't, because we'll just be like, hey, like, look it up on Google, go to their website.
I guess part of it too is the fact that it's being a little egotistical to think that if we recommend something, people just go buy it. That's not what I'm trying to say. I feel like our community is very good at doing their own research and looking into stuff and thinking for themselves. I do think that that's part of the equation. It's just new territory. It's exciting territory, but it's also like,
what I'm trying to say by that is, I don't want people to think that because we're getting paid. Let's say we're getting paid to promote.
That just sounds so weird to me.
Right. But let's just say that because we're getting paid to promote this company, and we are promoting this company that we back and we believe in,
right?
That now they're not going to believe us when we say, hey, for this, you need to go to Adored Beast Apothecary. You need to go to Dr. Mercola's website. You need to, these are the things that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to distrust the things that we are still, all that free information that we're still giving out.
I can't connect the dots on that. I would think that would maintain its legitimacy.
Well, you were saying that if you know that somebody's getting paid,
right. But I'm saying we're always going to be honest with everyone about, listen,
which
this
ones?
is something
we have to, because
promoting.
FTC guidelines, we have to. It's going to say hashtag sponsored. We're going to do.
So I would think that people that are part of our community would be more apt to continue believing in the things that we recommend regularly, without sponsorship or whatever the weird stuff is, because it is what we recommend. There's no
Right.
payment behind it.
No.
I guess I'm
Well,
kind
I mean,
of
like our
jaded.
cat tips of the day, right? Like we have a cat
Well,
tip.
right.
We have cat tips on like how to create your own DIY flea repellent. We're not making money from vinegar or water, like
That's true.
we have cat tips on how to create your own glass cleaner for that is all natural. We're not making money on any cornstarch or vinegar or water, or alcohol. Like we're not making money on those things. So you would think that people still kind of get that we are
I love it. Cat
really
Mom
just trying to
Confessions
better
said,
the community.
I'm actually using their probiotic because of your recommendation. They've got a good probiotic.
They have.
Lindsay
It's
said, I feel the same way about being sure it's legit, but usually go check out the product I'm interested in because of it, and then make the decision to buy or not.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about as far as I think our community is a very savvy community as far as being able to think for themselves. They're already looking for solutions or ways to make their cats' lives enriched in some way, in one way or another. So I feel like that's so true. And it helps to have someone like Lindsay on your team as well.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just very exciting territory. It's weird to me. I get that this is like a business thing, and it's something it's exciting from these perspectives for me. It's exciting from the perspective of being able to kind of diversify our income, right? To the point where maybe someday we could both work for our own company.
We can pay ourselves. Neither one of us get paid from our company.
That would be an exciting thing. It excites me from the perspective of really letting the cat out of the bag. Letting the cat out of the bag on some really cool cat stuff that's out there that may not be able to be out there with a commercial or with you know what I mean? Like being able to share really exciting stuff. So
it's exciting to me from the creation perspective.
Oh, that's fun too.
I am like so jittery about this new company that we're about to, like, I am so jittery excited. Like I like get the goosebumps thinking about the ways that we can really help them grow. Like, this is an amazing product that we're about to promote.
Yeah,
and it's all natural. So it meets our brand. And like, there are a million ways that we can promote this company. And I'm so excited about it. Like they're going to get a whole lot more than they're paying for.
They better. I hope so.
And well, it's us, right?
Well,
but I'm so excited about that.
But they're doing something really good for cats.
Yeah. And I'm also excited about hearing about these new companies, like, because they're reaching out to us. We're at like zero time now to like go find like, what is the new company that's doing something for cats out there? We don't have that time. So when they're like reaching out to us, or our team is finding them and reaching out to them, like, that is really exciting to find, because guys, cat people have to stick together. We have got to stick together.
Really exciting about some of these companies that are reaching out is that they have something that's really good for our cats, or beneficial, or fun even. Let's go with the fun. They have something that's really cool that I would have never heard of if they hadn't reached out. So I think it's going to be interesting. What did Lindsay just say? It's weird because it's new to you. You'll get used to it. This was always my goal for you. So Lindsay, it's your fault.
Yeah, she manifested it. Yep.
Well, it's going to be interesting. You guys know that we're going to keep you posted. We're excited to let the cat out of the bag on the new product that we're testing right now. And we already do have some fun ideas about how to promote it.
Oh
and
my God.
We already know it's going to be helpful for a number of people that ask us specific questions about this issue.
Yes.
So we'll be completely transparent about it. So you'll know exactly what it is when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have some fun making some videos, I think.
It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait.
That will be the fun part.
I know. That is. It's like coming up with the ideas of how to help your business grow, and then implementing.
And then we grow as well.
Yeah, we grow.
And then cats benefit in the meantime.
Win-win-win. That's what I'm saying. Win-win-win.
That has to be the litmus test for everything.
Yes. Yep.
I like it. Okay.
Yep.
It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we are gonna wrap it up. But if you're still awake in about 35 minutes, please join us on Facebook. Not you podcasters, because I don't know when you're listening. But if it's a Sunday night and it's 5:25 in your world, Pacific time, then we'll be
Then you've
live
got
on
35
Facebook.
minutes before we're live on Facebook at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We love you guys so much.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hold on. Neil Cropper is here. My first time joining on YouTube.
Stop, Neil. Oh my goodness. I love you.
Neil.
Oh, Neil, we have to
We need
catch
another
up.
fireside chat.
We have
Soon.
to catch up. There's so much.
There's
so
so
much just
much to
happening
catch
in the
up.
world. We're so excited. We're so excited.
We'd love your insight.
Yes.
Yes, we would.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
you guys,
so we
thank
love
you
you
for hanging
guys.
out.
Thank you for joining us. And
Hopefully we'll see you on the Facebook.
yeah, we'll see you soon.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.